Hello everyone, my name is The Clever Fool. Today I'll be playing the first episode of Three Kingdoms 3, a custom campaign featuring the Chinese civilization created by Philly Soldier, available via the mod browser. Now, there are 12 factions that you can play as, so as is the case with Three Kingdoms 1 and Three Kingdoms 2, I'm going to go ahead and play through every faction, just so you guys have an idea of what each experience is like. But what probably will actually happen is that in order to prevent myself from burning out on this one scenario, is that I will record these in different spurts in between episodes of other campaigns. Something that that I feel like was a mistake for Three Kingdoms 2 and Three Kingdoms 1 was that I played through the same map from each of the 8 available perspectives, and so I was starting to get burned out on the scenario a little bit because it was the only scenario that I was playing. That being said, the release order will probably release all of these at the same time, so just beware that there might be balance changes or anything in between episodes of this particular custom campaign. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started with Long Divided. China remains in turmoil. "15 years ago, the imperial chancellor of the Han dynasty, the great Cao Cao, had nearly united China when he was defeated at Red Cliffs by the unlikely alliance of the rebel warlords Liu Bei and Sun Quan. A fractured China soon coalesced around the families of the 3 great warlords, with the Tao in the north, the Liu in the southwest, and the Sun in the southeast. In time, each family declared a new dynasty, ending 4 centuries of Han rule and breaking China into 3 kingdoms. But all know that 3 kingdoms cannot stand for long. Just as a land long united must divide, so too a land long divided must unite. Thus it has ever been. Alright, so just so everyone is aware, for future episodes of this, I won't be going through the intro every time. I'll be hopping directly into gameplay like I did for Three Kingdoms 2 and Three Kingdoms 1. China 223 CE. The Emperor of Shu Han has died fighting against the kingdom of Sun Wu. His teenage son ascends the throne while the other kingdoms plan their next move. Who will prevail? View each faction before making a decision. Select your chosen faction's hero unit when you have decided. On the harsh frontiers of China, the brash young Gongsun Yuan plots to overthrow his uncle and seize Liaodong Commandery, once ruled by his father, to declare a 4th kingdom, the Yan. But this hinterland so close to the barbarians is rough and poor land if defensible. Gongsun Yuan must expand against barbarians and establish trade with barbarian kingdoms to his southeast to grow his power. Archers cost less wood and have more armor. Siege move faster. Unique technologies benefit towers and mangonels and can train war wagons at the castle. This is one of the first factions. Once the name Xiongnu would make the Han emperors shiver and send their daughters to marry Xiongnu lords. But that was long ago, before their defeat to the Xianbei and the entanglement of the Xiongnu horse lords in the politics of China's warlords. Luan Tibao claims joint descent from both the Xiongnu nobility and the Liu family, who once ruled Han China. He now enters Cao Wei territory, but not to raid like his ancestors. He comes to settle and take his place as the rightful Han Emperor. Cavalry archers have more hit points, and stables work faster. Unique technologies benefit cavalry and cavalry archers, and can train keshiks at the castle. The Xianbei once defeated the mighty Xiongnu, but their rise among the nomads of the steppe drew attention of Han China. After suffering many defeats, the Xianbei were forced to submission and settlement. The nomadic warlord Tuoba Liwei commands the restless Tuoba clan of the Xianbei on the edges of China. Though his people move from place to place, he knows they will one day settle, for it is his destiny to found a dynasty. Nomadic faction that cannot build farms or many buildings, generates gold from raiding, can build yurts that train cavalry, and can research unique texts and train Mangudai at the Great Tent once captured. Okay. The Heishan bandits were once powerful enough to be recruited by China's warlords. But when the bandit lord Zhang Yan submitted to Cao Cao 20 years ago, the bandits officially faded into history. But in truth, the bandits live on in the shadows. Now operating within the capitals of the three kingdoms, they use subterfuge and their criminal network to weaken the kingdoms and avoid prosecution. Criminal faction that engages in sabotage and subterfuge can train petards and bandits, recruit rebel villagers, incite rebellions, and bribe enemy armies. Founded by the great Liu Bei, the kingdom of Shu Han claims legitimacy through the ruling family's distant relations with the old Han dynasty. Followers of the Liu family have settled in a region still inhabited by non-Chinese tribes. The brilliant Zhuge Liang is secure as regent and loyal to the Liu family. Rather than grasping for power, he uses his genius to unify and develop the region by focusing on policies. These will help develop the young emperor and his lands. Skirmishers, spearmen, villagers, and towers are stronger. Unique technologies benefit archers and can train Chukonu at the castles. Also can enact policies. That's pretty cool. Founded by the son of the great Cao Cao, the kingdom of Cao Wei inherited much from the old Han dynasty it deposed, including China's large peasant armies, elite cavalry, and developed farmlands. The cunning Sima Yi, the kingdom's top minister, plans to subjugate bandits and northern barbarians before unifying China. He has other secret plans as well, to depose the Cao family and found his own dynasty in its place. Farming technologies are researched. Archers and infantry do not cost gold but lack Imperial Age upgrades. Unique technologies benefit cavalry and can train cataphracts at the castle, can gain influence. Though it has been 20 years since the flames of rebellion were extinguished by China's warlords, the embers of the Yellow Turban Rebellion still fly in the wind wherever the people suffer oppression. While the cause is just, raising another rebellion requires patience, daring, and extraordinary devotion to the Tao. But the truth is faded. Though the Han are no more, the yellow sky still nears. Units are free but take a long time to train. Villagers can only be obtained through conversions, grow the rebellion to unlock units and technologies, and can train Karambit warriors and Tarkans. Oh gosh, it's these guys again. Founded and still ruled by Sun Quan, the kingdom of Sun Wu is in a region traditionally considered to be barbarian lands. This and the kingdom's militarism have given it a reputation for toughness and aggression. The wise Liu Shun, Sun Wu's best minister, knows that colonization and trade are key to bringing wealth to the kingdom and making Sun Wu's armies powerful. He also knows Sun Quan's favor is shaped by his many wives. Infantry benefit double from blacksmith upgrades. Unique technologies also benefit infantry, can build flamethrowers at the castle, and can gain favor. No idea what any of these mechanics are yet either. Legends say a Chinese alchemist came to the islands of Hua and became their king. Now these islands east of China are ruled by a shaman queen named Himiko, said to be capable of bewitching people to do her bidding. We cannot compete militarily with China, but if Queen Himiko's magics are to be believed, she may be able to attract followers from China's kingdoms. In time, these may help her develop Hua and turn this barbarian land into an ally of China. Monk faction with economic objectives and limited military must convert initial villagers. Okay. Facing conscription into the armies of the kingdoms and with their homes ravaged by war, many peasants and fishermen fled to the coast. These now outlaws have taken to the waves and joined pirate bands on the Donghai Sea. These Donghai pirates have no choice but to terrorize China's coast. They could never return to Chinese society. Instead, they plunder to remind China's rich nobility of the pain their wars have inflicted upon the people. Raiding faction with no economy, buildings, or technological research, dragon ships are irreplaceable, but units are trained for free. The southern reaches of the old Han Empire, called Jiaozhi, are administered by the elder governor Shi Xie, already in his 86th year. As a vassal of the Sun Wu kingdom, Shi Xie hopes to bestow his lands upon his son, but fears his overlord has other plans. While still alive, Shi Xie must prepare Jiaozhi and his son for independence. Battle elephants and monks have more armor. Unique technologies benefit monks and ballista elephants. Can train battle elephants at the stable and ballista elephants at the castle. The Viet people have known Han oppression for centuries, but as China splinters, opportunity arises. They remember the defiant Trung sisters who rebelled against China centuries ago. Like the Trung sisters, Lady Triu is fiercely rebellious. Vowing to serve no man, she heaps scorn on her enemies. Much Viet blood will be shed against the stronger Chinese, but losses only harden her resolve and her defiance. Archers have more hit points. Unique technologies benefit skirmishers and villagers. Can train battle elephants, rattan archers, and imperial skirmishers, and can gain scorn. Alright, I think that just about covers everyone. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Cool, I think we will start this by playing the one closest to Cao Cao, but let's go ahead and take a look at our general hints. Your selection of faction determines your technology tree, bonuses, population limit, objectives, and mechanics. Not all factions are equally advantaged, and some play very differently from the rest. Read the faction descriptions carefully before deciding. Explore the map to discover new objectives, and multiple playthroughs with different factions are recommended. For Cao Wei, Shu Han, and Sun Wu, do not forget to spend gold at the palace. The rewards are significant, and we don't need to read the rest of these because we're not going to be playing as them yet. Our scouts report that Cao Wei is the central northern kingdom with superior cavalry and large numbers of weak infantry and archers. Shu Han is the western kingdom with superior ranged units, strong spear line, and powerful towers. Sun Wu is the eastern kingdom with superior melee infantry and flamethrowers. The Yan are a northeastern state with strong siege weapons and archers. The Jiaozhi/Yue kingdom is the southern state with monks and elephants, and the Xiongnu/Hanzhao kingdom is the northern state with superior cavalry and horse archers. All right, let's go ahead and get started here.
准备就绪。什么？好，何种命令？行正确。建筑工。何种命令？遵命。行。遵命。
Sima Yi, you showed great intelligence at a young age, enough to cause Cao Cao to seek you out. With hesitation and fear, you left your farm and your brothers. Now, 20 years later, you have risen to be one of the kingdom's top ministers. You set out to develop commanderies in this region and begin preparations for war with the other kingdoms. Alright, so we need to build a town center here. And this is one of those levels that'll move really quickly. And once things start slipping, it'll be hard to regain momentum. I played maybe like the first 10 minutes of this scenario, and the enemies come at you quite quickly, so you gotta be prepared for them. So one of my top priorities right now is to get to Castle Age and get castles. The Cao family lacks the strength to fulfill Cao Cao's ambition, but our bloodline is destined for greatness. If you are to rule China, you must first gain influence among Cao Wei's nobility. Okay, so the influence is a mechanic that allows us to gain population space and seek promotions. I'm not sure what other bonuses it'll get us in the short term. But hopefully in the long term they are pretty powerful. I think one of my primary goals right now is to get some additional docks here. So I built some docks, rush to the next age, make sure I'm gathering plenty of food this whole time. And there are other good spots for town centers here. But the point is, the enemy attacks will be quite frequent. I think the areas guarded by wolves are all pretty good town center locations. So I'm going to go ahead and build a TC here. Of course, I run into a pack of bandits to slow my development. You love to see it. That's 2 early villagers down the drain. And some serious idle time. At a hill disadvantage too, man. Those barbs pretty much got maximum value. Okay, we'll get a dock out so that we can start producing fishing chips. Put these villas on stone so I can get another TC. Would also like to think about training spearmen to ward off Orange's cavalry that are going to be coming in soon. Scholars tell of 2 kingdoms northeast of China that should be found. Okay. Let's get some fishing ships out. Keep these villas on wood. Try to get another town center over there in the east. Xiangnu Lord claims descent from Han Liu's family. Oh, of course there is a freaking galley here. Maybe he'll leave our fishing ship alone if we just keep him there. Cao Cao's ambition to unite China at Red Cliffs was dashed. Okay. The time for peace has ended. We are now in time for the bad times, friends. Okay, Orange just happened to send us a lot of good resources. I have to increase my influence to increase my pop limit.
何种命令？
什么？正确。粮草征收人。何种命令？粮草征收人。什么？行。建筑工。喂。正确。好。准备就绪。何种命令？准备就绪。什么？正遵命。建筑工。
That's Shuhan in the Castle Age. Unlucky. Let's keep getting more villagers out here. And I think the key is to make sure that I always have enough room to put all my villagers in a TC.
Wait. 什么？粮草何种命令？什么？征收人。喂。建筑工。准备就绪。粮草征收人。何种命令？
We should have the farm tech as well, since we're the Chinese. This is very good. And I want to get to the Castle Age as soon as I can. That's Xiongnu in the Castle Age. Don't like the looks of that. Not one bit.
什么？好。伐木工。准备就绪。建筑工。建筑工。为建筑工。
Let's get a barracks online here.
准备就绪。建筑工。
Jiaozhi province is purple. They are our allies, thankfully. Otherwise, that Galen would have scared the crap out of me. And they're in the Castle Age, so they must have started with those galleons then.
什么？放工？何种命令？
为放工。准备就粮草征收人。
Okay, Lanti's gonna lose his hero. We might lose this TC, unfortunately.
何种命令？伐木工。
什么？何种命令？征收人。
准备正确命。什么？好。何种命令？正确命。
准备就绪。什么命？
准备就绪，伐木工。喂，正确。什么？喂，行建什么？何种命令？建筑工。准备就绪，建筑为。
准备就绪，建筑工。
何种命令？工。
何种命令？遵命。遵命。行。遵命。遵命。为遵命正确。什么命？行命。
什么？
准备就绪，遵命。
准备就绪，正确。遵命。行。何种命令？
进攻。准备就绪，
正确。行。好。遵命。为。好。何种命令？行。好。正确。行。好。行。什么？准备就绪。粮草征收人。
准备就绪，伐木工。
何种命令？ 建筑工，建筑工。
喂，什么？行，建筑工，建筑工。何种命令？准备就绪。什么？遵命。伐木工。
为正确。建筑工。
Okay. So we're in pretty bad shape. We are alive for the time being, but only for the time being.
喂，
We need to get to the next age ASAP. The only way I can really think of doing that is
准备就绪，
准备就绪，征收人。
getting to the castle age. Or rather, delaying villager production for a little while.
什么粮草
什么粮草征收人？
何主伐木工？为何主命令？矿工。为遵命伐木工，正确。什么遵命？准备正确。什么？
喂，修理工。什么？伐木工。喂。
Okay, so we need a second castle age building, or a feudal age building, and that requires us to build, or to have wood. Let's build the market. Of course, these guys have seen all of our villagers. This is just lovely. You really do hate to see it. That was super unfortunate. And of course, these guys aren't fighting each other. They're only fighting me. Okay, so I'm gonna need to try to build a castle at some point. That's the only way that I can visualize surviving this. Fortunately, we have a lot of stockpiled stone here, so I can at least get one castle out. But constantly being raided like this is really, really, really rough. I've lost so many of my villagers. This is my castle HTC too. Okay, so now we need to retake our economy here. Let's repair up this castle, or this TC. We just don't get any time to breathe, do we? Holy crap. Okay, so we get this castle down south. And keep training spearmen wherever we can. Man, our eco is so bad right now, and we haven't even thought of gaining influence yet. We're just losing too many villagers. The scouts have really high sight vision, so they're good at detecting forces to raid.
修理工，修理工，
为伐木工，
Don't tell me we're about to get obliterated by teal here.
准备就绪，
何种命令？矿工。什么？伐木工？
何种命令？什么？何种命令？好，遵命。工作站。准备就绪。好，何种命令？
何种命令？准备就绪。建筑工，喂，修理工。何种命令？建筑工。
何种命令？正确。什么？修理工，
准备作战。
何种建筑工，
什么？好，
为遵命行，
准备就绪。
准备就绪，遵命修理工，
什么？矿工。喂，矿工。
Okay, so we're still doing real bad against orange, but it seems like at the very least yellow is leaving us alone for a little while now. We've lost so many villagers that we're only on 37 pop even now. I'd also like to build up a stronger naval presence too. Tons of stuff that I need to get done right now.
何种命令？ 喂，什么？修理工，准备就绪。修理工，
何种命令？
At least our blacksmith is up.
何种命令？建筑工，
I would like a university here, so let's go ahead and build one. See if there's any resources back here. This castle is up, that's great.
修理工，
准备就绪作战。
Let's go ahead and repair. Keep training some pikemen over here. I'd like to upgrade to pikemen at some point too.
喂，伐木
为
工，
什么？好，进攻。
My blood is Han, but but my spirit is Xiongnu. I claim China both by the Han blood in my veins and the blood I will spill. Okay, the Xiongnu Lord falsely claims Han descent from the Liu family and declares a new kingdom called Hanja. Okay, well, good for you. I don't really care.
准备就绪，何种命令？什么？遵命。
何种伐木工，
准备就绪，伐木工，
And of course, these guys are teamed up with each other. Why wouldn't they be?
建筑工，
何种伐木工，
Why wouldn't they be teamed up with each other?
矿工，
Fortunately, we can do Bodkin Arrow now. I would like to do Murder Holes too.
准备就绪，伐木工，
喂，
Shishie has been succeeded by his son. And he declares himself as a king as well. Okay, well, this is just going from bad to worse. We have 28 wood choppers. Let's put some of these guys back. On food. Okay, we have the stone now for murder holes. Gotta wait for the food to have murder holes. Let's do ballistics. Let's research war galley. I don't want to lose a stock. That would be annoying. I'm going to seek titles for my family. It reduces my influence, but it's well worth it because I have no influence right now. Let's pick up murder holes and start seriously booming up now. The brash upstart has seized Liaodong commander and has declared a fourth kingdom. Okay. We're picking up guild nuts here. Got plenty of food available. What's our unique unit? The cataphract. And we get stirrups. Okay. So we're the cavalry civ, I remember now. Let's do wheelbarrow here. And I need gold to buy influence here. Okay, we're at our pop cap, which is both good and bad. We need to think about increasing this population cap. Okay. Not sure if going the titles route is the correct route. I do need more population headroom though. Okay, I'll save up 1,000 gold so I can just buy my way to the next promotion. I think that's the right way of going about things. Or I could even just consider going to the Imperial Age here.
建筑工，准备就绪。建筑工，建筑
什么
工，为遵命。猎人，什么矿工？何种命令？建筑工
何，种命令？建筑工。
准备就绪。建筑工为建筑工，
什么？准备就绪。何种命令？建筑工。
Being pop capped at 75 right now is really bad. I'm fighting against Imperial Age technology units. I could just wait this out to get more food, I guess. My castle's still more or less fine.
喂，正确。矿工。
何种命令工？
Okay, I just need to wait this out until I get to the Imperial Age. Oh, it's lucky these dudes got stuck with the pathfinding here. It's annoying that these guys are all fighting me. That's really, really annoying.
何种命令？
Okay, let's head to the Imperial Age.
什么？
准备就绪。建筑工。什么？
准备就绪。
喂，伐木工，伐木工。猎人，何种命令？什么？行，猎人。喂，修理工，准备就绪。正确。修理工。
什么？何种命令？矿工。
何种命令？喂，矿工，准备就绪。
为矿工，何种命令？
什么？正确。
Okay, Teal has Galians. So they've got really strong naval presence now. I guess I need to think about buying more influence.
准备就绪。 为什么？遵命。修理。
New hero is available at the capital. Let's bribe officials. My population limit's been reached, and that... Oh, it's like creating a totem pole or something.
何种命令？
准备就绪。
Okay, bribe successful. Influence increased.
何种命令？建筑工。
I need pop room, man. He's asked me to submit. I'm not gonna submit. Let's build some stables on the back of this. I have lots of food. I want to spend it. Let's bribe officials again. 97.
什么？好，建筑工。 备就绪，何种命令？
Let's bribe officials one more time. Okay, we've been promoted. About time. That lets us get to the next level here.
分裂建筑工，
准备就绪，
I need wood. Let's pick chemistry. Just to invest in our infrastructure here a little bit. Hold off these advanced units. Fortunately, the enemy doesn't seem to produce very much. Is that a backwards fishing ship? Doesn't seem to be producing very much siege.
什么？准备就修理工，
何种命令？什么？好。建筑工。喂？何种命令？准备就绪，建筑工。
什么修理工，
Farimba, huh?
何种命令？
为建筑工，
Okay, I'm starting to pick up what these guys are putting down. Let's do influence over time. Hopefully that'll actually start doing something for us here.
神马，作战，
喂，修理。
Okay, this castle cannot go down.
何种命令？建筑工，
准备就绪，修理工。
Could maybe consider trading with these guys. We've discovered Wa, apparently. That's good.
什么？喂，正确，建筑工。
Okay, I'm upgrading my light cavalry now. Let's pick up architecture.
准备就绪。何种命令？建筑工。什么命？建筑工。
什么建筑工？为正确修理工，何种命令？好，建筑工，准备就绪，分裂建筑工， 何种命令？
Legendary island to the southeast
伐木工，
should be found. Okay, we're out of gold back here. Okay, that farm placement is horrifying.
准备就绪，
Okay,
建筑工，
we'll do stirrups. And I need more promotions. The low population cap makes things much more difficult for us.
建筑工。
I don't think I'll be able to get all promotions by 239. Not at this rate. I'm at 235 already. Next promotion at 300 influence. Okay. Let's keep bribing. Just keep bribing. Maybe should think about getting a transport ship out at some point. Of course, these guys have monks and halberdiers now, of course. They're all improving over time as well. I have been promoted. Okay, I need way more gold. Let's go seek paradise. Okay, our light cavalry are going to be super strong here. Is that the Paradise Island that they speak of? I just received 500 gold in tribute. It's 236 CE. Okay, becoming emperor will give you control of the capital, increase my population limit. I need 1,000 gold for that. This does not look like the correct island, unfortunately. Okay, so there's lots of stuff going on now. We're setting up trade, which is good. I need the 1,000 to depose. Let's go ahead and do that. Shanyi Sima, the emperor has abdicated and you have seized the throne of Cao Wei. May you reign for 10,000 years. I will gladly do so. But now we have... Okay, so we have to defeat all 5 kingdoms now. I never picked up Bosa. Oh, that's so bad. No wonder our wood income's been so bad. China's merchants can now safely trade at Samhan's ports. Okay, I'm gonna try to do something about teal here first. Can't repair out of resources, eh? That's fine. I think I would like to go with Furimba Cataphracts here. Furimba Stirrups Cataphracts. That sounds really cool. I don't need transport ships. What I need is to take care of teal.
建筑工，
准备就绪，行。
为上工。好，建筑合主命令。遵命。建筑工，准备建筑工。
Again, not transport ships, trade cogs.
什么？建筑准备就绪，合主命令。为行，建筑工。
什么？建筑工。伐木工，遵命。正确。伐木工。
准备就绪，伐木工。
好，建筑工。准备就绪，建筑工。
为
什么？行。 修理工，为建筑工，何种命令为正确？
Alright, we're starting to reach the FPS loss stage of this map.
准备就绪，什么？何种命令？建筑工为好，正确。何种命令？什么？伐木工。准备就绪，伐木工。
何种命令？什么？何种命令？
Okay, as we keep pouring in cavalry.
为营，建筑工。
何种命令？建筑为什么？建筑工。
准备就绪，建筑工。什么建筑工？
准备就绪，何种命令？
Okay, I'm gonna abandon that project. It's a bit too ambitious, I'd say.
何主命令，准备就绪，正确命。建筑工。
何主命令，攻击。
But yeah, orange is going down pretty much just to light cavalry, which is great.
建筑建筑工建筑
Because
工
those things only cost food.
什么？
为好。建筑工什么？遵命。建筑何种命令？正确。建筑工
喂，建筑工。
准备遵命。正确行。什么？行。
为准备就绪。建筑工何种命令？建筑
准备
工
就绪。什么？建筑工。
Awesome. Orange is on the verge of ruin here.
建筑
And I think we have finally shifted the momentum to be firmly in our favor.
“准备就绪。好，行。伐木工
Ball says, I will return to the steppe, but my sons and grandsons will rule China, I swear it. Well, that's one enemy down, which is good. I don't know if we'll be able to win by 247. We'll have to see.
建筑工
遵命。
Let's grab the relics that we've been seeing scattered about. A new leader has risen among the tribes of the Northwest. Are you kidding me? A land called Daqin exists equal to China in wealth and splendor is said to exist far to the west, but the route is known only to enterprising traders. Finding this road to the western trade will enrich China.
准备就绪。建
何
筑
种命令？准备就绪。
Okay, well, let's go all the way to the far left then.
建筑工。
Oh, these barbarians have such poor stats. They don't really stand a chance against my guys. If I capture the Great Tent in the northwest, I can recruit Mengadai. Okay.
喂，建筑工。
什么？何种命令？准备就绪。何种命令？停好。
There is so much going on in this map. 242. The year count doesn't move that quickly. So there is potential that we might be able to complete all our objectives here.
何种命令？为建筑工。 伐木工、建筑工、建筑
准备就绪，何种命令？遵命。什么建筑？
何种命令？什么？行。建筑工，建筑工。
Gong Sun Yuan meets death with honor and ferocity. Aye, man. Good for you, sir. Let's do siege ram here. And build some siege workshops back here at home. And I think Teal was the only one with any significant naval presence. So now we can just move on to clearing out yellow here. There's lots of barbarians out here. I'm not sure what purpose they serve. But I'm gonna run with siege rams instead of just trebs. Trebs are a bit annoying to micromanage. I'm gonna put Sima Yi away. He's earned his retirement. I don't even know where the Great Tent is. Spies costs 21,000 gold, okay. Southeast is the island. Discover the western trade. Capture the Great Tent. Northwest. Is this not northwest? Like, where else could it possibly be? There's a relic here, okay. Let's grab that relic, bring it home here.
为准备就绪，建筑工，
准备就绪，遵命。
何种伐木工？
何种命令？遵命矿工。
Still no sign of this Great Tent. Maybe it's back there? Still no sign of the Great Tent. Yeah, I got no clue, guys. I'm lost on this one. I do think yellow is going down soon, though. And so we have yellow, green. What else do we have to contend with? Not much else, right? Maybe they're just screwing with me, man. I don't see this tent anywhere. Great Wall.
遵命，建筑工。
Look at all these town centers. Alright, so it looks like the main fortress is destroyed for yellow here. Now all we have to do is clean up in their soft underbelly.
准备就绪。正确。行，正确。
Alright, so scale-wise, so far this has definitely been the largest one. I do imagine that since normally the straightforward build and destroy takes less time, the fact that this one's already lasted like an hour and 10 minutes seems to indicate that I should be in for a real rough time once we do yellow turbines, for example. Spies only costs us 15k gold here. We're gonna potentially even make that happen. There are lots of relics scattered all over the map as well. Okay, so we're not going to get that victory by 237. I don't know what it will achieve us, but it probably is doable, actually. It's just that I needed to move a bit faster with maybe some foreknowledge of the circumstances that we're in.
准备就绪。
行。建筑工。
You will submit or be defeated. Oh, Zhuge Liang, I am so sorry for you. Oh, these guys are employing the demo ship strat.
准备就绪。建筑工。
什么？
核准命令。建筑工。
准备就绪。喂，好。遵命，建筑工。
The rich island has been found. Settlers should be able to mine its minerals. Okay, not sure where the island exactly is. But I guess I triggered it. That's good, I think.
准备就绪。建筑工。
I'm staging an entry point for Green for when we decide to finish him off. While the Han were divided, the Viet rebels in the south expelled the Chinese garrisons. Restoring Chinese authority over the Viet would be prudent. I don't really feel an overarching need to do that at this point.
准备就绪，合众好，进攻，
Purple has lots of relics. I think purple is the most monk-heavy civ so far. That's at least what I'm picking up here. So I hate fighting monk-heavy civs, which means I'd be interested in taking this guy down early as the other factions later on.
为什么确建筑工
什么？
准备就绪，好，作战，什么攻势，何种明示，
何种命令？
为正确建筑工。
准备就绪，攻击，何种攻势，准备就绪，作战，
Okay, no cheeky quote from the Yue Kingdom, I guess. Let's just finish up these scraps and start rotating our forces over in the direction of green. The last of our opponents here. The non-Mun barbarians inhabit lands that would be better used for cultivation and mining. Subjugating them would bring China's southwestern borders into the empire. Okay, I don't feel like I need to do all these secondary objectives, really. I'm just gonna go focus on my primary objectives.
准备就绪，行。建筑工。何种命令？什么命？建筑工。
I have 6 Pierce armor from these halberdiers. That's nuts. Fortunately, Cataphract are really good against halberdiers. They negate a lot of bonus damage and also have their own trample damage bonus, or rather, their own attack bonus versus infantry.
喂，准备就绪。何种命令？喂，好。
Nice, so this seems like a fitting finale, really, to the level sets. The first one was 100 pop cap max. The second one was a bit of a bigger scale. This one is even larger scale, I see. What's nice about them is that each faction plays really differently, and there's always resources all over the map to get, so you're not really bored not being able to produce the gold units that the civilization that you're playing as specializes in. Yeah, enemies plunder your lands. That they do. I will say that the first portion of this map is really hard, with all the enemies stacking on top of you. You need to get castles to protect your eco at good angles right away. And even after that, it's not... Like, even after getting your castles up, that's not enough for you to gain breathing room. You need to continue development because the enemies are still advancing further to Imperial Age and everything. So, I like how they extended the mid-game there. And it does bring additional satisfaction to reach this end game. The people are the Empire. I hope you will not forget that. But yeah, there's lots of relics all over the map. I'd say there has got to be like maybe like 8 at least relics. Your victories will forever be remembered. How you defeated rival kingdoms, unified China, overthrew a weak emperor, and founded a new dynasty. Whether the Jin lasts for a lifetime or 1,000 lifetimes, the name Sima Yi will be remembered. What else will your rule bring? You have entered free play. When finished, declare victory at the town center. Okay, so this is where the Great Tent is. I see. But they have no upgrade, so sending a force over here will clean them out pretty easily. And I think it's kind of neat how the side objectives are actually related to the other factions that would normally be on the map. For example, I just noticed that this area might even be Japan here. If this is Korea... Or about Wa. I don't know. But like Himiko, for example, was a faction that we could play as. I'm pretty sure these nomads were also a faction that we could play as. So having them become side objectives in the other paths that you take is pretty cool. And it kind of ties together the consistency of the world, which is neat. Yeah, so in the end we have our 1 relic here. There's a relic here, so 2 relics. A 3rd relic here. A 4th relic here. This is probably the gold island that we were referring to. A 5th relic here. A 6th relic being held by this monk. 7th relic, an 8th relic, Lots of relics. Tons of relics. So probably more than 8. Probably like... Yeah, definitely like 10, 11, 12. Some crazy number of relics on the map for you to capture, so that you'll never run out of gold. But there's lots of gold on the map as well. And expanding around is always going to be a good idea. You'll never be short of resources this mission if you are playing well. Anyhow, that was quite fun. Starting off as Cao Wei here. I think we'll maybe go for one of the less conventional warlords when we play the next episode. But yeah, that was super fun. Ooh, I almost quit. I would not like to quit. I would like to declare victory. Where do I declare victory? At the town center, I believe. Nice! From 3 kingdoms, China became 1. But it was not the cunning Cao Wei, the noble Shu Han, or the fearsome Sun Wu who united China. In the end, it was a family of ministers and advisors who emerged from the shadows to depose the Cao family, then one by one conquered the southern kingdoms. So it seems like we took the canonical route here. The Sima clan had an unlikely origin, but they had finally restored a unity to China not seen in nearly a century. The Han gave way to the 3 kingdoms, but the 3 kingdoms gave way to the Jin dynasty. Unfortunately, order and peace were not to last. Within a generation, the Jin repeated the mistakes of their predecessors. Princes competed for control of an ineffective emperor, while rebellion and foreign invasions plagued the land. So too the Jin would fall. RIP. History repeats itself, I suppose. For lands long united must divide, and lands long divided must unite. Thus it has ever been. Scenario by Ramzi Abdul Rahim. Awesome. Truly a large-scale scenario that does the 3 kingdoms justice, I think. After all, China has been one of those civilizations that has been around for a long, long time with tons of human beings, lots of people, and lots of diverse cultures and subcultures within China as well. So I think it's pretty cool how these subtle differences do get represented, and I think it's cool how other Asian cultures are having their impact on history here as well. Just showing that the whole world is not separate, but rather a full ecosystem writing history together as we speak. Super cool scenario. I rate it quite highly. It certainly plays differently than most scenarios, in the sense that once you reach the build and destroy phase, you're pretty safe, but getting to that build and destroy phase is pretty hard. But yeah, that was great. My name's been The Clever Fool. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Bye-bye.